British entertainment legend Sir Tommy Steele has lived an extraordinary life, from his humble beginnings to teen idol fame, through serious childhood illness, and into a prolific decade-spanning career. Join Facts First as we explore the secrets of Tommy and Ann, his wife's lasting romance. Tommy's rise to fame and marriage to Ann. Long before becoming a household name, Tommy Steele grew up in humble circumstances in South London. As a child during World War II, Steele found respite from hardship through listening to his favorite big band records. This early exposure sparked in him a lifelong passion for music and performing. After a stint in the Merchant Navy, Steele pursued his dreams of breaking into showbiz. He taught himself guitar and started singing in the bustling Soho jazz clubs and coffee shops of 1950s London. His charismatic stage presence and smooth voice quickly attracted attention. After signing with Decca Records, Steele released his first single, Rock with the Caveman, in 1956, which catapulted him to stardom. With his dashing looks, unique sound, and dynamic performances on stage and TV, Steele soon earned the moniker of Britain's first rock and roll star. Hits like Singing the Blues cemented his status as a heartthrob and household name by his early 20s. It was while singing in a Soho coffee bar that Steele first met Ann Donoghue, who worked as a dancer. Steele was instantly enamored of her beauty, poise, and kindness. For Ann's part, she was drawn to Steele's talent and humility. The two started dating, finding an easy chemistry. In 1960, at age 23, Tommy and Ann decided to tie the knot at a widely publicized wedding at St. Patrick's Catholic Church in Soho Square. Ecstatic crowds of fans and media gathered outside to catch a glimpse and cheer on the newlyweds. A beaming Tommy and Ann emerged from the church to applause and waving before heading off to continue celebrations. Close friends remarked that the couple seemed destined for each other. Steele's fame didn't faze the down-to-earth Ann. She supported his career while staying out of the limelight herself. For both Tommy and Ann, it was love at first sight. Their storybook wedding marked the beginning of a lifelong romance that stood the test of time. Overcoming childhood illness. While Tommy Steele reached great heights of success and found love, his early childhood was marked by dire poverty and health struggles. He was born in 1936 into an impoverished South London family. His father was an unlicensed tipster and mother a factory worker. As a young boy during World War II, Steele experienced food shortages and German bombing raids. At age 10, Steele contracted a severe case of porphyria, a rare genetic blood disorder. He was also afflicted with pneumonia and meningitis. The undiagnosed porphyria caused agonizing skin blisters and sensitivity to sunlight. For 4 years, Steele was bedridden in the hospital, his life at risk. Medications at the time provided little relief for his excruciating symptoms. With his concerned mother at his bedside, Steele felt trapped and hopeless, fearing he may never recover. It was only when doctors recognized the trademark skin lesions of porphyria that Steele received appropriate treatment. But the cure was uncertain. Once discharged, he needed to avoid sun exposure, which could trigger flare-ups. But he refused to let his illness define him. Inspired by his radio idols, Steele worked tirelessly to build up his strength so he could sing and play guitar again. After years confined indoors, Steele rejoiced in pursuing his passion for music and performance. While porphyria had no cure, Steele realized he could manage it with medication, light protective clothing, and avoiding triggers like alcohol. He credited his fortitude and resilience in overcoming his illness to the support of his loving mother. When Steele met Ann Donoghue, she became a vital source of support as well. Her calm presence and care helped Steele put his past trauma behind him and made sure he maintained his porphyria treatment regimen while on tour. Steele has said he feels incredibly lucky to have known virtually no illness since age 11. While he lives with chronic porphyria, rigorous self-care enables Steele to thrive in his 7th decade. Enduring popularity on stage and screen. By the late 50s, Tommy Steele was a bona fide star across the entertainment world. As both a musician and actor, his meteoric rise to fame could have risked burning out quickly, but Steele proved he had talent and versatility that enabled enduring popularity across mediums and decades. After becoming Britain's first rock and roll sensation, Steele saw new creative outlets. He decided to parlay his fame into an acting career. Steele made his major film debut in 1957's Kill Me Tomorrow, portraying a pop star. That same year, he starred in his first musical comedy, The Tommy Steele Story, playing a fictionalized version of himself. These roles catapulted Steele to silver screen celebrity status. Given his musical background, the musical comedy genre proved a natural fit for Steele. His follow-up films, The Duke Wore Jeans and Tommy the Toreador, were smash hits with young audiences, solidifying his pinup star status. By the early 60s, he wanted to translate his music and film success into opportunities in theatrical performing. He found breakthrough triumph originating the lead role of Arthur Kipps in the 1963 West End musical Half a Sixpence. His charisma, comedic timing, and singing chops made him a standout stage performer. After over 1,000 West End performances, he brought Half a Sixpence to Broadway in 1965, winning a Tony Award. Later in his career, he revisited stage stardom, directing and starring in the West End's Singin' in the Rain. Throughout his rise across mediums, his wife Ann provided him grounding. She accompanied Steele at glamorous movie premieres and theater openings. Steele credited Ann's pragmatism and patience for enabling him to navigate fame. Ann also supported Steele expanding his creative pursuits, encouraging his love of writing poetry, painting, and sculpting. Even into his 70s and 80s, Steele continues entertaining audiences. He writes musicals and memoirs reflecting on his prolific career. Staying strong through the decades. Now in their mid-80s, Tommy Steele and Ann Donoghue have one of the longest-lasting marriages in show business. The trials of fame and fickle public favor might have torpedoed their relationship. However, loyalty and shared values have kept their bond unbreakable over 6 decades. Since marrying in 1960, Tommy and Ann built a loving family and home life, evading the chaos of Tommy's celebrity. They chose to live outside London in quaint Berkshire village Hampstead Norreys, seeking privacy to raise their daughter Emma, born in 1969. Out of the limelight, Tommy and Ann focused on quality time together. They shared hobbies like gardening, literature, and cooking. Keeping their marriage strong was the priority, rather than fame or fortune. That's not to say there weren't challenges. Tommy's bouts of depression and creative restlessness occasionally tested the relationship. However, Ann's composed pragmatism balanced Tommy's mood swings. Her encouragement got him through fallow periods. Like any couple, Tommy and Ann weathered their share of conflicts and compromises, but open communication ensured no lasting damage. With Emma grown up, Tommy and Ann relish their golden years together. They maintain a social circle of dear longtime friends who know them as just Tom and Ann. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite memory of Tommy Steele? Let us know in the comments section below.